What is up, everybody? Solomon here. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I really wanted to do a video for you all today to make you understand what's going on across the board. And there's a lot of people that listen to these videos that may not know exactly what's happening, but they understand that something's going on. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, is digitization across the board. It's happening behind the scenes, under the hood, as Lee from SPQR likes to say. And a lot of it has to do with blockchain, and it all leads to one place. It all leads to digital assets. So this is going to be a great video. National Bank of Bahrain today. I've got Bank of America in here. I've got Instarem, and there's just a ton of information on this. I hope I present this in a clear manner. You do not have to understand everything that's going on. I don't understand everything that's going on. I try to follow the money, like they say to do in investing. And they're all presenting this rhetoric to us, but they're all of these institutions with all of this crazy amount of money, they're all doing the same thing. So I hope this is insightful and I hope you enjoy. So I'm not a financial advisor. If you see any crypto scam ads on my video, do not participate in those. So this dude sent me this presentation. It looked like it was a podcast or something from Bank of America. And I thought this was interesting. This is the only thing in here from somebody else. I will compensate this dude for what he sent me. Pay attention to this, though. And I want you guys to let me know, do you think that this sounds like the word Swift was edited into this podcast? Or am I just hearing things? And no tinfoil hats or not, take this all with a grain of salt, but this is just the beginning of this video, all right?
Not about our platform and our capabilities. It's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Swift. These are fintechs that we're partnering with. They've come through.
Partnerships that we have with the likes of Swift. So, okay, cool. We all know Bank of America is Ripplenet, right? So I posted this document. This was probably last year at some point. This is blockchain. This is participation. And Ripple was mentioned along with R3 and the consortium memberships. And it goes on to say, innovation example. This is Bank of America, Ripple cross-border solution. Ripple's distributed ledger solution remedies legacy correspondent banking infrastructure challenges and provides bidirectional messaging to enhance payment, tracking, data transmission, and enables enhanced security or certainty in settlements. Potential future is simultaneous settlement. I don't need to go into Bank of America too much because I think you've all seen this. Now today, this is Instarem, which we all know is Ripplenet, and you will see that in a second. And SBM Bank in India tie up to support outbound remittance experience. This new partnership aims to exist outbound remittance service offerings for both Instarem and SBM users, including introduction of new remittance corridors, increased frequency of transactions for outbound transactions, and better delivery timing of transfers. Instarem will work closely with SBM Bank India as its licensed banking partner to provide international money transfers from India to an expanded list of markets, including new destinations such as Malaysia, Hong Kong, according to the official press release. This adds on to existing corridors such as the US, Canada, Australia, Europe, and Singapore. SBM Bank India will also be utilizing Instarem's payment rails to provide outbound transfers for their users in India. SBM Bank India's customers will now be able to remit money to over 100 corridors that the payment solution is present in 65 of which is in real time. Now, we do see here now, if you're not aware, Instarem rebranded to, I call it Noom, so I'll just say Noom. And they are Ripplenet 100% across the board. So they're using Ripple technology. And from what I've seen with all these other fintechs that are using Ripple technology, generally they build it into the core infrastructure somehow. So Ripple is always an option. That's example one. Now we've got Bottomline. If you're not aware, Bottomline is a giant organization. Bottomline launches PayDirect to boost cash collection for business. This is today as well. And PayDirect is an open banking payment initiation service enabling companies to receive online payments from customers. Now, it does talk about this way of processing an online payment, talks about APIs and stuff too, I believe. This way of processing an online payment offers an alternative for merchants looking to reduce card fees, benefit from quicker settlement, and improve reconciliation. Example 2 there, right? And wait, I got to show you guys this snippet here. I didn't want to pull up my LinkedIn. This is a solution architect at Bottomline Technologies. This is Laurent Laborde. And fundamental part of the move of our software as a service to the current disrupting technologies in the financial market, API-based payments and Ripple. They are all connecting. Now, this is just an example of digitization here. This is Bank Mobile is one of the 6 new FIs to offer smart digital bank accounts via Google Pay. I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Again, this is generic information, but this is Travala and Agoda join forces to boost travel using cryptocurrency. Travala obviously supports multiple digital assets, so that's great for adoption for the entire crypto space. And Agoda supports bookings at over 2 million hotels and 4,500 employees. So that's a big platform there for travel. All right. Now we're going to get into NBB, the National Bank of Bahrain, okay? This took a little bit of digging here. There are multiple little deep dives in this video. So this is National Bank of Bahrain, selects Infosys Finacle to digitally transform transaction banking business. If you want to have a little bit of a game with yourself here, I want you to look up how many banks have quote unquote digitally transformed over the past 2 years when blockchain has just so happens to be in a bear market, right? It's extremely interesting. I mean, we've got Temenos providing all of this, all of their digital integrations. I mean, it's across the board, Finastra. So National Bank of Bahrain has chosen Infosys Finacle to digitally transform its transactions banking business, the IT company said on Monday. They will be implementing the Finacle Liquidity Management Platform, upgrading its existing Finacle corporate online banking platform to a full-fledged digital engagement suite with the latest versions of the Finacle corporate, blah, 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 right? We get it. They're going digital. What's interesting is you've got Finacle here, and their aggregator platform plus service integration directly ties in with Hyperledger, Ethereum, and Ripple for enterprise digital assets management, okay? This is Infosys right there. Now, if we dig a little bit more into this, lost my place there. Okay, yeah. Okay, National Bank of Bahrain. Now, Infosys is one thing, okay? But we've also got National Bank of Bahrain partnering with Sadad. Now, this was a document that I found. I've seen it before, but it's always interesting to tie all this stuff together with newer news, okay? During the last 2 years, Sadad announced 2 work projects based on blockchain technology. In October of 2018, Sadad signed up for Ripple's XRapid, which uses XRP. Signed up for Ripple's XRapid product for blockchain-based remittance services and cross-border money transfers. And it plans to offer a crypto mobile wallet application to store crypto assets for its customers. Okay? Now we get into here. This is an official release. Sadad Bahrain, okay? Now, this is National Bank of Bahrain. The National Bank of Bahrain, in partnership with Sadad and Benefit, have worked together on this important initiative to support the direction set by the Bahrain Economic Development Board and the Central Bank of Bahrain. All the partners are looking forward to activating Benefit Pay through the self-service kiosks widely available in shopping malls, commercial and service establishments. This will reduce cash transactions, facilitate electronic payments as a preferred method of payment. This is all about this kiosk utilization between Sadad and Benefit that is in partnership with the National Bank of Bahrain, utilizing e-wallets, okay? This is where everything goes, people. E-wallets, digitization, blockchain, digital assets. It's a very, very simple process that all these people are doing. Infosys Finacle is also partnered with R3 Corda. Infosys Finacle and R3 partner to bring blockchain services or solutions on Corda for banks, which is, Infosys is a part of Edgeverve Systems, but you go a little bit deeper here and everything just ties together. Now, this is from May 21st, 2020. Corda tokens made easy with new Java-based APIs. Okay, we scroll down far enough here. They're still 100% talking about XRP. And I know there's rumors floating around the space saying R3 and Ripple may merge. That was a tip that I got. I take everything in this space with a complete grain of salt. So, really, who knows? Until I see an announcement, I will continue to take it with a grain of salt. But we see right here, this is Corda token type, you get USD, and then token type, Ripple token type, get XRP, and then amount is in AUD. So R3 and Corda are still very much so involved in the XRP initiative. Now, SIA today joined the European digital payments body, EDPIA. EDPIA is European Digital Payments Industry Alliance, a body advocating the growth of digital payments in Europe. Now, they have four founding members, and SIA is now the fifth member. The four other founding members are Ingenico Group, Nets, Nexi, and Worldline. There are Ripple relationships there. I'll let you dig into those. I don't present them in this video, okay? But we do see that SIA and SIA Chain obviously includes R3, IBM Hyperledger, Ripple, multiple DLT platforms. So this is all about interoperability, people. This is all about digitization. It's all about expanding and removing cash from the system. And I just want you all to be aware of what's happening. This is happening with every single bank and every single financial institution in the world. I would hate to see you guys get left out of what's going to go on with digital assets here in the very near future. Now we've got UOB launches digital bank tomorrow, I'll call it, in Indonesia. Okay, this is just today also. Now this UOB bank is a part of Project Ubin. Project Ubin. And this is has very much so to do with Deloitte and Monetary Authority of Singapore. They talk about UOB in this document with Quorum Nodes, DBS Bank, Monetary Authority of Singapore, JP Morgan, and, you know, XRP is also brought into this document as well, or at least I think it is Ripple, through Deloitte. And if you're not aware, Deloitte facilitated integration into Temenos via Bluezell's integration of Ripplenet. Now we get into this a little bit more also. And I must have missed this because I did not see this. This is Cable. CABEL. It looks like they're a software provider for a lot of banks. They chose TAS Group, TAS, to transform their payment management infrastructure into a payment hub. To enable its banks, this is Cable's banks, to follow a real digital transformation path. Cable is big in Italy, by the way, I believe. Allowing them to react quickly to ever new market demands. And this is just in June. Emerging from PSD2, open banking, and Eurosystem infrastructure developments, Cable has decided to rethink the technological architecture of its payment systems, choosing the TAS Payments Hub solution, which is based on Network Gateway 3.0 platform. Let's see what Network Gateway 3.0 has to do with from TAS, okay? You look at what they're integrated with here, formats and protocols. They're directly integrated into Ripplenet, okay? And available network drivers directly integrated into Ripple. Obviously Swift and eBix and all this other stuff as well. Their network gateway has a Ripple driver, and they are directly tied into Ripple. TAS has other documents with Ripple as well, but I've never seen this cable network before. Interestingly enough, and it does talk about it here, they're big in the Italian banking system. They talk about this FlexCube. This FlexCube digital core banking system is now available for the Italian market. And this Cable has integrated directly, chosen to innovate banking outsourcing at its core in a partnership with Oracle. Oracle is a freaking giant, people, okay? And Oracle's FlexCube universal banking adapter or blockchain interface user guide is right here. So Oracle integration with Cable, utilizing FlexCube. They have a universal banking adapter for blockchain. So what do you think is happening across the board here? Do you think that they're just having this integration point to do nothing with it? No, of course not. They're all going to use digital assets. They're all going to use blockchain. Take it with a grain of salt, people. I mean, I'm not trying to be speculative and hypey here, but it's very clear cut and dry what's going on across the board. There is a digital initiative. There's a storm happening in all these banks. There's a storm happening in all these financial institutions. Just to paint the scope of how big Oracle is, they're huge. United Bank, MKB Bank, Costa Rican Bank. There's like, how many are there? There's like 158 results if you just even do a quick search of a bank on Oracle's website here. Now, Also interesting, FSS collaborates with Oracle on digital payments. This was later last year in September. FSS is one of India's largest payment processors and a leading global provider of integrated payment products, and US-based Oracle Financial Services will collaborate to enhance digital payments for banks. As part of this relationship, FSS will provide specialized integration and hosting services for Oracle's cutting-edge Oracle banking and payment solutions. FSS will also extend customized solutions to address the corporate and retail payment needs of the banking industry. FSS is a platinum member of Oracle Partner Network. FSS, leading technology payment provider for 130 plus banks, okay? And we all know how big Oracle is as well. Now, it also enables Swift GPI initiatives for real-time global transactions. What's interesting here when you get into FSS is directly tied into Ripplenet, so they are a Ripplenet member. Ripple followed up its recent announcement of opening an office in India, so this is a couple years ago, with an event organized for financial institutions and regional partners. Now, FSS deleted this from their website, but I still have it on Twitter. As a Ripple partner, a team from FSS attended the Ripple Deep Dive in Mumbai. Our key impressions and learning from the event are that Ripple has clearly arrived. Fantastic. Now, this is just a little bit more scope for you all to see what's going on, okay? And this isn't just a financial institution initiative. This is a governmental initiative that is going on across the board, and I would hate to see you people miss the boat here because it's happening. Every single day there's news like this. And most people don't realize it because most people don't care to look. It's not being presented on the news, but if you look into what these companies are doing, it's very easy to follow the train of thought and the initiatives that are going on across the board. This is U.S. Health Department puts blockchain to work to fight coronavirus, okay? And these initiatives happen all over the place. Now, this is IBM Center for the Business of Government. This talks about HHS. And HHS was this article as well here. They discuss, Health and Human Services Department is HHS. They're building on Hyperledger, okay? We all know Hyperledger, what that is. We all know that that's tied into Interledger Protocol as well. So I'm just trying to provide you guys a little tiny bit of scope. You do not need to understand the intricacies and the workings of how everything works in this space. You just have to understand that it is the space that is being utilized across the board here. You have to follow the money. They always say follow the money, right? It's very easy to do. We may not be right about 100% of what we suspect is going on. We may not be 100% right about what's going on with XRP, with Ripple, with any other digital asset that you get yourself involved in. But if you follow these initiatives and you follow the money and you make calculated moves and calculated entry points, I know Lee brought that up from SPQR yesterday on our live stream, you're going to probably succeed, okay? And this is a global initiative. I know Darren put out a video about, all this, the reset and everything. And, as tinfoil hatty and as drastic as that seems to be, this is what's happening, people. And it's happening across the board. I want you all to pay attention, okay? And not financial advice. Again, don't invest in scams. Don't get involved in that. And thank you guys all for listening. I hope I find as much information as I found today, tomorrow, and present another video for you all. All right, later.